Alright guys, what's up? We are gonna start our piston caliper installation process. Basically what you want to do, get all your caliper seals. Your caliper seals are going to be a just straight silicone seal. There's not going to be any ridges. And then you have your dust seal, and the dust seal is going to have a little ridge on it, and that literally just collects all your brake dust and dirt and grime and stuff. It is kind of one of those things where you want to you really want to clean your calipers at least once a year. I know that that's kind of knowledge that nobody knows about, but it's something that's super important. All right, so what we're gonna do, anytime that you're putting the seals on, you want to get your brake parts lube. Some of it's clear, some of it's this green stuff. We'll probably post a link on it pretty much anywhere. Just kind of get some, dab it on your fingers. You know, nothing crazy. I always wear gloves because it's just easier to deal with this stuff. And you just want to completely soak your O-ring. And what this is going to cause is this is going to increase the life of your O-ring. And it's also going to make your brake piston slide in and out better. So you're going to have less brake fade. And that's really why you do this, is to decrease brake piston stiction. You know, a sticky piston means your brakes stay on when you let go of the lever, which means your wheel doesn't spin as easily. So easy fix. So we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna lube everything. And I do all of them at once. Alright, so we went ahead. We're gonna install our caliper seal. And again, the caliper seal it's really easy to tell the distinction. Your caliper seal is always gonna be double or triple the thickness of a regular dust seal, and there's nothing on the inside. So if you zoom in right there, you see there's no groove or anything. So that's actually going to go first. If you look into your caliper, there's two grooves. You got a thick groove and a thin groove, and the thick groove is obviously for your caliper piston. So what I do is I grab it like this, do a little pinching technique. It's a little hard because I have gloves. So when you pinch it, it's going to kind of look like that. And what I do is I pinch it and I put it in my groove. When you pinch these things, if you pinch it just right, you'll get it to where they curve up. So if you look, it's curved up. I don't know if you can see it. And if you curve that part up and put it in kind of like a shovel, where you put it in right there, you can actually do it really easy. And I pretty much heard it snap in. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, so we went ahead. We got all our seals in. Everything's greased. What I like to do, I like to put a little thin layer of this grease. It's really not grease, it's lube. So I like to put lube around all the pistons, and the lube's gonna lube the piston. And also, it's going to collect dirt and just really extend the life of your brake system much longer than you would have ever thought. So when you're done with this, your brakes are going to work 10 times better than you're used to. Okay, all lubed up, and let's go ahead and stick them into our caliper. they should slide pretty easy. So gotta align it. There it is. That's our first one. There it is. Yeah, they're sliding right in. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Because they have to be aligned, and once they're aligned, they'll slide right in. All right, so got the first front caliper on, and I'm just knocking out the rear. So again, remember, pinch your caliper seal. It's gonna curve up. Put it in, and it's really easy. Just literally they'll slap right in. And then the dust seal, pretty much the same technique. If you pinch it, it'll curve up. Just put it in its little groove, and I know some of you are gonna hate me because I'm making this look really easy. That's because it is easy. So now we go ahead, get some lube your piston. Super important to lube this thing, man. I see so many people that'll put these things in dry, and it's like, man, nothing goes in a hole dry. Remember that when you're working on brakes. Nothing goes in a hole dry. Alright, so now we're starting on our other front caliper. We already greased everything, and like I said, pinch technique, curve up, put it in the groove, and voila, as they say in French. Alright, that's all our caliper seals. Now we do the dust seal. Same thing, we pinch it, curves up, and boom. These are a little harder to do, but you know, it's not too bad. The reason you see some clean virgin aluminum versus black is these were recently Cerakoted. You don't want anything where the pistons sit, so we just blew off the piston area with some glass beading and called it a day. Alright, now we get our pistons. Go ahead and we get them nice and lubricated. Now again, this is to avoid caliper piston sticking, and just overall just helps the brakes just perform so much better. So, and again, you just kind of rock it in and align it. I like to put one finger on the back, one finger in the front, and I just kind of rock it back and forth, and they'll slide right in. Like that one went in super easy. Sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're really easy. It's all about getting them aligned. Alright, so we got our pistons in and everything. Now we're gonna get our bleeder screws and we're gonna get thread sealants. This is high temperature thread sealants. And you know, this does exactly what it's called, and it seals your thread. So you're gonna go ahead and put some in. You'll notice that the stock calipers come with this stuff. Just kind of work it in there and go ahead and you don't need to be Picasso. It's nothing super special, and you're just gonna set it in there. There you go.